In this video, we share with you how to make a delicious chicken curry using the safe, simple system from the Independent Cooking Made Easy online course. Hi, I'm Graham Caldo, co-creator of this course and method with Deborah Caldo and my daughter. Each recipe in Independent Cooking Made Easy has a maximum of 5 ingredients. A step-by-step process, no weighing of ingredients, no peeling, no chopping, and no hot pans. With every recipe, there's a visual recipe card that has step-by-step instructions on how to make each meal. There's a link later in the video as to where you can download a free copy of this recipe card for this chicken curry. The videos follow the 7 steps in the recipe cards. So we start by washing our hands, getting equipment ready, getting ingredients ready, preparation, cooking times, serving, and the clean-up at the end. So let's get started. We wash our hands first, as always.
20.
We get our ingredients ready before we start, so we're organised and it's easy to stay focused. To cook all the recipes in the course, we only ever use the slow cooker, the air fryer and occasionally the microwave. This is because these are easy to use safely, and we found traditional cooking techniques didn't work for our daughter. To keep things simple, we only ever use a cup, a half cup, a quarter cup, a tablespoon and a teaspoon to measure ingredients. The less equipment and utensils used, the easier it is, and the easier independent cooking becomes. So, the equipment we need for this recipe is the slow cooker, a jar opener if needed, a cup measure, a bowl, a large spoon, a ladle, and surface cleaning spray and a cloth to wipe down surfaces for when we clean up at the end. We get our ingredients ready before we start. We only ever use 5 ingredients in any one recipe to keep things simple. And for this, we're using a pre-made sauce, a jar of butter chicken sauce, 2 cups of diced chicken, which is 1 pound, 400 grams when you buy it. We always use frozen pre-cut vegetables to avoid the need for peeling and chopping and cutting. From our research, frozen vegetables without anything added are just as nutritious as fresh, and they avoid waste too. So, for this recipe we have 1 cup of frozen diced onions, 1 cup of frozen butternut squash pieces, and 1 cup of frozen peas. Because we're like most families and only have 1 set of measuring cups, our daughter measures out the onions, the butternut squash and the peas and puts them into dishes and the chicken in a bowl. So all the ingredients are ready to add to the slow cooker as she follows the step-by-step recipe card. Now making the recipe is easy because everything we're going to need is ready. The first step is to add the sauce to the slow cooker. Our daughter uses a jar opener to help her get the lid off. We believe in using whatever makes things easiest. Add the chicken, the onions next, then the butternut squash, and finally the peas. 5 ingredients in all. The curry cooks on low for 6 hours. In all our recipes we only ever use the low setting for a slow cooker. We set a timer to remind us when it's done, so a timer for 6 hours. Our daughter does this using a smart speaker, but any type of timer will work. We also set a reminder to stir after 4 hours. In all the recipes that use a slow cooker, we only ever stir once. And then after 6 hours, it's ready. To serve food from the slow cooker, we always use a ladle because it's easier. And the curry can be served with microwavable rice or naan. This recipe serves 4, so If there are any extra servings, they can be put into containers and frozen to be reheated for another day. The visual recipe card also reminds us that after we cook anything, we need to clean up. That's how our daughter makes chicken curry. She cooks this all the time without our support or supervision. This is just one of the 16 recipes in the Independent Cooking Made Easy course. It's super easy to follow, divided into 4 modules, and is about building confidence, building skills with each new recipe. The first module is making simple lunches, like grilled cheese, in the air fryer. Module 2 moves to the slow cooker. This chicken curry is a recipe from that module. These recipes serve 4, so they can be used as family meals, or the extra meals can be frozen and eaten on another day. Module 3 focuses on main meals in the air fryer and includes one of our daughter's favourites, barbecued chicken and corn. Module 4 built on the skills already learned throughout the course to make pasta in the slow cooker. These recipes have all been tested, so we know they work and they taste good too. Recipes in this module include pasta and tomato sauce. The air fryer is also used to finish off meals like mac and cheese and meatballs and pasta. These follow a method we developed for our daughter because, honestly, traditional cooking methods were never going to allow our daughter to cook completely independently, which is what she wanted to do. Inside the course, each recipe has a step-by-step video of our daughter making the meal. Plus, there's a visual recipe card that is so easy to follow. The objectives for each recipe are included, as well as a feedback form that's for your use only. When you sign up to the course, you'll get a new recipe every 2 days. So, over 30 days of using the course, anyone can start to cook independently using our safe, simple system. We developed this to solve the challenges our daughter had with cooking. And every recipe in this course she can and genuinely does cook for herself. And sometimes, if we're lucky, for us too. Download the free recipe card for this chicken curry. Go on, find out how easy it is for yourself. Or, if you'd like to try our unique method for getting your young person to cook for themselves without your support, you can go straight to the course on Teachable. Happy independent cooking!